Good evening. This is Jason again. I did my research for discussion on the Yorktown battlefield, and which are the battlefield pertaining to the Battle of Yorktown. Um, so this battle was important because the role it played really in the defeat of the British overall. It was the surrender of Cornwallis when George Washington decided to march down to Yorktown and meet up with the French, and they did a siege upon Yorktown, which General Cornwallis eventually surrendered, thus ending the American Revolution. And just to show you, there's some aspects of this battle like that. For example, that originally planned was that George Washington. This is New York right here. George Washington was going to meet up with Rochambeau, and they were going to originally attack New York. Degassi was able to get a message up to George Washington and inform him that they were not going they were only going to sail up to the Chesapeake Bay area, so they weren't going to sail all the way to New York. Learning this, George Washington decided to make the decision to march all the way down to Yorktown, and in that way they began decided to do their siege of Yorktown. If you see here, you have the Americans and the French fortifying, and you have General Cornwallis, the British, and the Hessian troops here, and then you have the ocean in the back. So, and like I mentioned, this was important because eventually Cornwallis did surrender. Originally, Cornwallis actually, some interesting information is that I learned through this research is that Cornwallis originally wanted to actually stage a retreat, but some bad weather came in. He wasn't able to execute his retreat in time, and once the weather had cleared, he learned that he realized that he could no longer stage a retreat from the area. That being said, I think so. Because of the importance of this battle, there is a lot of projects that are currently happening in an attempt to really preserve the battlefield. For example, the American Battlefield Trust had purchased 49 acres of land situated by the Yorktown battlefield in 2019. And then the following year, they began utilizing really digital applications to give insight, to give digital tours and stuff of the battlefield itself, as well as the National Park Service actually awarding Virginia in 2023 $75,000 to do archaeological surveys of the maritime battlefield, so maritime archaeology, essentially, from the siege of Yorktown, and that is very important. It shows that there is still continual growth and interest in studying these sites and what we can learn from these sites. So overall, there was a lot, and then a lot going on during this time, and I think historians have two major interpretations of the Yorktown battlefield. And those two interpretations are one. It's really the military strategies involved in the Battle of Yorktown. A lot of historians really focus on that. If you go to the pamphlet or the article Battle Digest, Yorktown account. It actually goes into detail some of those military strategies, some of those mistakes military leaders had made. Additionally, if you the other second interpretation, really this formed the basis of Washington's leadership skill. Washington had been involved in a lot of defeats, so he was a little. So there were some probably concern about Washington's leadership ability, but the Battle of Yorktown, at least according to the American Battlefield Trust article by Kidder, mentioned that after this battle, Washington really did receive a lot of praise for his leadership ability. So I thank you for your time for listening to my discussion, and I hope you have a good day.